All right, you can use your graphing calculator to find the numerical value of the correlation coefficient by turning your diagnostics on. This is step number 2 on your blue sheet. We've already been doing it, so you guys should already be able to do this step. So let's move on to question number 3. Examine the table at the right, comparing the years of schooling and the median weekly earnings. Use your calculator to find the LSRL and the correlation coefficient. So once again, I'm going to assume that you guys are somewhat familiar with the blue sheet and directions. If you are completely lost or don't know where the buttons are, then you should go back and watch some videos from before, or just raise your hand and ask me and I will help you out. So first thing we're going to do on the calculator is step number 1. We are going to do second plus 712. And after you do that, your calculator should say RAM cleared. Next thing we're going to do is step 2, turning diagnostics on, which these directions are on the top of this paper. You're going to hit mode, then then up 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And you should get a stat diagnostics. You want to hit over and then hit the enter button to turn that on. So now your stat diagnostics on should be flashing. Next step is step 3, entering your data into L1 and L2. So you're going to hit stat. Once again, stat is right underneath the delete button. So stat, enter, brings up your lists L1 and L2. So we've got to enter in our years of schooling here. So 11, enter, 12, enter, and go ahead and finish entering these years. And if you look, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. So if I scroll up to my last number, it says I have 7 numbers. Go ahead and hit the right direction and enter in the median weekly earnings. So 444, 526, and so on, and go ahead and enter the rest of those. And after all those are entered, once again, make sure you've got 7. So I scroll up to my last number. Yes, I've got 7. So we can do step 4, creating a scatter plot. In order to do this, you're going to hit y equals. You're going to hit the up, enter, down, and then hit zoom 9. So zoom's this middle button up here. Zoom 9. And we have ourselves a scatter plot. Just looking at this, what do you think a good correlation coefficient is going to be for this? Go ahead and enter that. Perfect. Let's go and let's find exactly what that correlation coefficient is now. So we're going to hit stat right 4. This is step 5 on your blue sheet. So stat right 4. Press enter a bunch of times so we get down to calculate, then press enter one last time, and we have our LSRL, and we also have our correlation. So first thing we want to do is write down what is the LSRL. So the LSRL is going to be this y equals ax plus b, where this is a and this is b. Remember, round to 2 decimal places. So we have y equals a, which is 101.099. So if I round 0.9 up, it's going to round to 10. So 101.10x, and then plus my b value is negative 635.366. If I round 36 up 1 because of that 6, it's going to round to 37. So minus 635.37. So 635.37. That is my LSRL. What is the slope of the linear model? What does it represent in this situation? So remember, slope is change of y over change of x. So my slope here is 101.10 over 1. So my interpretation of that is for every increase in 1 year, because remember it's over 1, so in 1 year of schooling, there is about an increase of $101.10. What does the R value tell you of your LSRL? Tell you about the strength in the association. So my R value here, now you're going to look at the R, not the R squared. We'll talk about R squared later this week, but for right now we're just looking at the R. So R equals 0.988. So we're going to round that up to 0.99. And that's going to tell us that there is a strong, because remember it's really, really close to 1, so it's going to be strong, and then it's going to be positive since it's a positive number. So strong, positive correlation.